Where is here? Here is Lake Ackworth, north of Atlanta, Georgia. Running late, but I have made it. If you're catching this on the replay, thank you for coming in. But we're going to walk for a little while. Anybody coming in this morning? Anybody here? Joe is here. Look where I'm at, Joe. See that bird sitting out there? Running a little late this morning. Missed my turn off. Had to turn around and go back. So that's pretty cool. I am at Lake Ackworth in Georgia, just north of Atlanta, about 25-30 miles north of Atlanta. So I'm wondering how long that bird's going to just sit there before he attacks me. Saif, hello. Bird will eat your nose. Yeah, he might. He might. Yeah, I am getting closer to you. I'm gonna keep heading due north. After I get down here, it's kind of chilly. You see some fog coming up off the lake. I don't even know where the sun's supposed to be coming up. I guess over there. So that bird looks like he's all hunkered down. I'm gonna walk because that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is walking, right? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Everybody double tap that screen. Don't forget to do that this morning. It's because we're in a different environment. I'm gonna walk out here. This looks kind of cool. I don't know where it goes, but there's a nice little walkway, bridge or whatever, go across the part of the lake. A lot of mosquitoes. Not today. Not this early in the morning or this chilly. Dave is making it happen. I'm probably only going to stream for right at about an hour this morning. I'm going to try to get some steps in so it'll qualify for my 2 miles today. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty nice. You guys probably want to see all of that more than you want to see me, right? It's chilly. The sun is coming. It is. If anybody ever tells you, hey, let's go drive through Atlanta for fun, don't believe them. It's a scam. TPH, good morning. Probably is some good fishing out down here. It's like a city park though. So don't know where I'm going, but we're out on a trail walking. That's kind of what I wanted to do, I guess. Impal, I see your message, yes. Sep, I don't know, Sep's taken. Hello. Impal, you're testing something? It's working. We are, I normally walk in one place every day. I've been walking every day for 60, this is the 64th day in a row. But I am traveling today. So I found a park along the way that I could walk in. And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a little walk. I don't know what you're doing there, Impal. They do drive like maniacs in Atlanta. Well, it's just a daggum traffic. I'm driving, I'm south, I was still south of Atlanta, and I was driving at that particular point. I was doing 80 miles an hour, and I was 30 miles away from where I'm at right now. No, I'm sorry, 50 miles away. But I'm driving 80 miles an hour. It says that it's going to take me an hour and a half to get here. And it did. Okay. So it looks like that's where I'm at. And this is just a neighborhood over here. So I guess I'm just going to head right back where I came from. Exploring new places. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I normally start streaming a little bit earlier than this, but missed my exit in Atlanta, so had to get off the highway, turn around, and go back a little bit. Slowed me down by about 10 minutes. Hopefully the stream's coming through, my picture and everything, or the pictures are coming through okay. Rainy is here. Good morning. I started a little late this morning. Missed my turn in Atlanta. Had to turn around. That's not an easy task in Atlanta. But I did make it here. I'm going in and out. Yeah, I'm kind of deep in the woods right now. And we get out here to this clearing. It could be a little bit better. There we go. That bird's still sitting there. Hopefully you got a good picture, because I'm seeing some awful pretty sights right now. I am at Lake Ackworth, just north of Atlanta. It's real nice. Big bird sitting there on that dock. I walked out there a minute ago. Roadside, thank you. Alright, Joe. Before you get any ideas, ask me if I'm going to do that, any of those things. I'm not allowed to, and it's strictly enforced. You don't want me to go to jail, right? I saw a fish jump out there. This is nice. This is the other side of that bridge over there is actually Lake Alatuna. It's two different lakes. And Alatuna is a lot bigger lake than this. This is kind of a small lake, but still pretty nice. I got a beach and everything. That bird there is definitely hunkered down. So I started driving, about 5 minutes after 5. Pretty much drove, well, I just drove straight here. And oh, excuse me, probably got 6 or 7, probably closer to 7 hours left to drive. So, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna walk down this way just to see what's down here. It's a nice cross right there. Now, how is everybody doing this morning? Don't have very many people in here this morning. Kind of surprising. And this is a dead end. Just comes down here to a picnic table is all. There are some ducks swimming. When I was driving back in here, I'm not too far from the highway, but like maybe 5 minutes from the highway. When I was driving back in here, I saw a deer crossing sign, so who knows, we might see some deer. There we go, some ducks. They're probably thinking, oh good, he's gonna feed us, because I'm sure that's what they get here in a park like this. You know, on other people's page, our nameplates come out normal. Yeah, there's something about when you're over 1,000 subs, that's when it switched, and it's something fairly new on YouTube, and supposedly that is to keep people from creating duplicate accounts, because you could type in there your LeBron James, and you know, I don't know, or whoever you might want to impersonate. So roadside, I'm at Lake Ackworth, just north of Atlanta. I'm about 25 miles north of Atlanta. So I live about 100 miles south of Atlanta, and I'm driving up to Ohio. I normally take my walks down there on the same walking trail, but I'm driving up to Ohio today, so I wanted to be able to stop and still live stream. I've got a streak going on. This makes the 64th day in a row that I have been live streaming from a walk. I walk 2 miles every day down there. I'm just gonna keep walking while I'm here, and I'm gonna count it as my 2 miles. I think I'll get 2 miles in. Maybe not. But anyway. Silas, hello. John Rambo with the golden voice. How are you today? Kind of looks like I've never been here before, so I just looked it up. I knew that this lake was here, or there's actually 2 lakes. Lake Alatuna is real close, and then this lake, Lake Ackworth, And so I just decided I'd look to see if there was some place I could walk. Found this place when I was planning on coming up here, so that's where I stopped. Let's see. Xavier, gotta go work in a few. All right, well, thanks for coming in. Definitely appreciate it. Silas is super good. Good. I'm doing very well, Xavier. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just going to walk around for a while. I got a little bit of coffee still in my car. So, probably just going to stream for about an hour today, so I can get back on the road. Mainly, can't chat, but wanted to stop and say good morning. Let me show you where I'm at real quick, mainly. You can see back there. Let me get around. If you're going to, you can hang on just a minute. I'll be around this building, and I'm at a park just north of Atlanta. And it's Lake Ackworth. Nimbu, good morning. And you caught me just when I'm on the back side of a building here and can't see the lake, but we'll be there in just a second. I want you to be able to see the lake, mainly. There we go. There we go. Hey, a nice beach here. That's pretty nice in the summertime. Yeah, I'm not going to go down there in that sand. But here we are, Lake Ackworth, just north of Atlanta, Georgia, about 20-25 miles north of Atlanta. So pretty nice lake, it looks like. Never been here before, so sun's coming up over there on that part of the lake. So mainly thanks for coming in. If you're still here, appreciate that. Oh boy, I do not like driving to Atlanta. Lord have mercy, that's a terrible place to drive. Tomorrow, I will be streaming from another location, different again. Probably every day for the next few days, I'll be someplace different. So, but I'll be up in Ohio tomorrow morning. Well, I'll be up there today, but for the walk tomorrow, I'll be up there, and not exactly sure where I'm going to lay my head tonight, but depending on where that happens, I've got someplace picked out to go walk. So I think I might be spending the night at my daughter's house tonight. So yeah, early morning. If you're driving, well, if you're south of town driving north, you definitely run into traffic. And the whole time I was south of town driving north, the southbound traffic was flowing. But then when I got north of town, yeah, all the southbound traffic was just sitting still. So it looked worse on that side. So, but the only time I've ever been through Atlanta without any problem was about 5 o'clock in the morning. One time I left down there about 3:30 in the morning and just started driving, and yeah, I got through Atlanta about 5:30 in the morning. These names. Hey young man, how are you? I'm doing good. Wanderer Picks, hello. Yeehaw. I can say yeehaw, sure. This is a pretty nice little park. Be a nice place to bring your family. Got a real nice playground for the kids. What's the time here right now? I'm guessing it's right around 8 o'clock. Yep, 8:05. Looks like they're adding more to the park this winter, I guess. Next summer, I'm sure it'll be open. 5:35 where you're at. Gary, how are you? Or Jerry? Howdy. I'm gonna head down here. It looks like you can get another view of the lake. Walk down, take a look at that. In India. Oh yeah, this is the parking lot that right over there that the map was taking me to, but I saw the one I parked in first, so I went ahead and parked there. Well, Kaiser, hello, how are you? I am at a lake. Lake Ackworth, just north of Atlanta, Georgia. Nice little boat dock here, the ramp going out to the lake, boat ramp. And look at that view. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm glad I walked down here. Looking in the water, see if I see any fishies. I do not see any fishies. Final destination, how you doing? I am not fond of horror movies. Don't have anything against them. It's just not something. I just don't watch them. Party's over, Grandpa. Wow. Mr. Positivity is here this morning. Good old Mr. Positivity. Everybody tell him how great life is. There we go. Not only can you see beautiful scenery, you get to see me too. How about them apples, huh? Yeah. Hamlet, I'm guessing that you were talking to the guy called Mr. Positivity. I gotta keep walking if I'm gonna count this towards my 2 miles today. Normally walk about 35 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. So definitely gotta keep going. I got a couple of them in here, Nimbu. Joshua, good morning. Right now the chat's pretty slow, so how you doing, Joshua? I'm in a different location today. I'm driving from Georgia up to Ohio today, and it's about a 9 or 10 hour drive, depending on how many times I have to stop. But so I left early, and I had this place picked out to come for my walk today because I didn't want to miss day 60. I am at Lake Ackworth, which is about 25 miles north of Atlanta. So I'm through Atlanta, which is the biggest challenge on this drive. I drive through Chattanooga, Knoxville, Lexington, and Cincinnati are the major cities I drive through going up to Ohio. So you're doing good, Joshua. Good. Gas prices are going lower. So is the temperature. And the more north you go, yeah, the temperature is definitely going lower. I got gas yesterday for $2.45 a gallon. And then today, the places I looked, I wasn't really paying attention to everything because I had full tank gas, but everything was like $2.79. So I'm pretty glad I got it at $2.45 yesterday. There has been a dramatic shift in the in the live stream. It has definitely slowed down a lot. I see the pretty views for a while. Yeah, $2.45 is not bad. I live at about 3 and something a gallon. Yeah, $2.45. I was pretty impressed. Took me a while to get to a gas pump though. There's a lot of people there, as you can imagine. So everybody's starting to come out now. When I got here, there was nobody here. But yeah, starting to see some puppies and people walking their puppies. Yeah, I don't know why it was cheaper. It was Walmart. Every place else in town was like $2.65. But yeah, Walmart's generally cheaper anyway. One. Time changing? I don't know. That's pretty. That is indeed pretty. Gas is generally cheaper down here than it is up in Ohio. So, guess I'll see when I get up there. Oh, well, here's where I'm at. Oh, wow, this was built in 1950. There's something here that's older than me. Huh, that's pretty cool. So this building right here has been here since 1950. Pretty cool. Lester doesn't know about this place. Maybe not. Maybe not. I got this strange feeling that Lester is in the background, just not chatting with us for whatever reason. Just a suspicion. I could be completely off base, but who knows? Pretty much looks like all I got in here is my, yeah, sneaky peeky. Luck of the mobster. Lester is someone that used to come on the channel all the time. We haven't seen him in a long time. Boy. Well, not a lot of places to walk. Been live streaming for about 30 minutes. I think I'm just going to go out here on this dock since that bird's gone and it won't attack me anymore. I think I'm just going to go out here on this dock and just admire the lake. You guys won't question whether or not I walked 2 miles today, will you? Lester doesn't love us no more. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Sup, chat? What's up with you, RJ? Yeah, it is pretty nice. There's the sun. There's the sunrise. How about that? Isn't that gorgeous? I can't even see. Everybody get a nice screenshot. Got steam coming up off the lake because it's been so warm and it's so chilly here this morning. It is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. I could wake up looking at this every morning. Have a house looking down on this every day. I'd probably take up fishing then. Like I said, this is Lake Ackworth. And oh wow, that is so blue on my screen. The colors of blue are just amazing on my phone. I mean, it looks different. It definitely looks better on my phone than it does in person. That's kind of sad. But yeah, this is Lake Ackworth, which is, I think, a pretty small lake. And then just on the other side of that overpass, or that bridge over there, there is another lake, and it's called Lake Allatoona, which is a much bigger lake. I'd put a chair right out there, foldable one, and have a cup of coffee every morning. Yep. Yeah, me too, Joshua. I think I would do exactly the same thing. It's pretty cool watching this fog coming up off the water. I don't know if y'all can see it very well. Yeah, you can probably see it now. I'm not even sure. And on this side, or on this lake, I'm not even sure if you can have a boat over here. I have no idea. Definitely got a sunrise this morning. KJ, how are you? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it. Kind of does, but if you look up in the sky, there ain't no clouds. So, yeah, that's fog coming up off of the lake. It's been pretty warm down here, and I'm sure that water is probably warmer than what the air temperature is right now. So, Robin, hello, how are you? We do have a nice sunrise this morning. You all see me for a while with that. Oh my goodness, what a picture. Everybody take a big screenshot of that. I mean, that's like GQ magazine material there. Oh God. I am at Lake Ackworth in Georgia, It's about 25 miles north of Atlanta, real close to Lake Allatoona, if you've ever heard of that, which is a much bigger lake. If there's people in here that aren't familiar with me, test the water. It's kind of low. I don't know if I want to risk falling in. I'll stick my hand in it in a second. But yeah, I normally walk on a trail down where I was living, which is about 100 miles south of here, a little more than 100 miles south of here. But I'm driving up to Ohio today, and I didn't want to miss my walk because I've been doing it for 64 days in a row now. So I found a place. I knew this lake was here, so I wanted to stop and see if I could find some place to walk. So I did, and here I am. It's quite a reach down to the water. Who's asking me to do that? Joshua was asking me to do that. Oh, real nice spider web right there. Thanks to the sun, I saw it. Let's see if I got any place that's any closer to the water. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, there's all nothing but spider webs there on the corners. So somebody's left a bunch of bread. All right, I'm gonna risk it here, just for the chat. Just for the chat to see how cold the water is. I don't know if I can reach it though. Oh, hold on a sec, people. Oh yeah. That's almost like bath water. I had to lay down to do that. Hope you guys appreciate that. But yeah, that water is definitely warm. Yeah, I would hate to fall in, but I took the chance just for you, Joshua. The water is definitely warmer than what the air temperature is right now. I don't know for sure what temperatures are, but it's pretty warm water. I mean, I'd definitely go swimming in there, and I'd probably stay under the water just because it would be warmer. There's somebody in a kayak over there. Man, that picture on that screen, I don't know if you guys are seeing it as well as I am, but man, I mean, it is blue, blue, blue. Let me zoom in on this kayaker. Yeah, it warms up around 80 degrees still every day, so the water's staying pretty warm. But the temperature, I know the temperature, I think it was like mid 50s, like around 55, 56 degrees this morning. So yeah, there you go. That definitely, let's get the kayaker in there too. And the trees, man, that's a screenshot right there. That is definitely a screenshot. Trees are starting to change a little bit. The colors on the screen are just, they're blowing me away because it doesn't look that good in person. That's a place I need to be for vacation getaway some days. Yeah, it would be nice. It would definitely be nice. It's definitely peaceful here. It is definitely quiet and peaceful. There are some leaves changing a little bit around the lake. I think over there, right straight across from me there, I think it's a golf course over there. It's kind of what it looks like. But man, if anybody's just scrolling through live chats and they come across any of these pictures, they're gonna stop, that's for sure. You don't need a doctor. No, Joe will need a doctor's excuse if if he has to take a day off. What would happen if anyone cut a tree? Well, you can see over there where that kayak is. There's some trees that have fallen into the water. So, I am going to, that little walkway right there, I'm just going to walk out on that for a minute. Definitely don't ask me to stick my hand in the water when I get up there, because that's, I'd have to dive in to do that. Old Samsung cameras are pretty good, huh? They definitely add some color to the picture. Let's see what it looks like back in there. Can't really see much from here. There we go. There we are. I'm glad I stopped here today. Too many sweets. Lay off them sweets, Joe. They'll get you every time. There you go, Rainy. You got it. All right. Yeah, see? Says right there, no jumping. I'm not allowed to jump. So don't ask. I don't break rules. You know me, I'm a good boy. Don't cause problems at all. Kayaker's coming over this way. Yeah, he's definitely fishing. I don't know if he's actually fishing yet, but he's got fishing poles on board with him. There's another one over there. That might be all that you're allowed to have on this lake. Luck of the mobsters. Enjoying the sounds of the birds, yeah. That's really beautiful. I'd like to visit that place someday. Lake Ackworth, Ackworth, about 20 miles north of Atlanta. That's where I'm at, Mikey. Skinny Dippin' Dave. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. They'd come out to arrest me, and then the police come out to arrest me, and then when they pulled me out of the water, they'd probably just stand there laughing so bad I could probably get away. So donuts are addicting. You know what? I had a little bit of ice cream left last night, and I meant to eat it last night before I left. I was cleaning out my refrigerator. I was eating all kinds of stuff, and I was pretty full, and I completely forgot about the ice cream. But it'll be there when I get back. So rules are meant to be broken. They are, T-Bone. Too many donuts. Lockless. It is pretty stinking nice out here. There's a kayaker. I'll go back here. There's some ducks swimming this way. Loch Ness Monster. Could be in here. Could be in here. Could be Steve Harvey Monster too. Look at that. Mr. Has Been here. See, I told you. I knew he was around somewhere. This guy's gonna come back in here in this little cove, see if he can catch some fish back here. I knew Lester'd been here. I just knew it. Rafson, hello. Is this a lake? Yes, it is. It's called Lake Ackworth. I am just north of Atlanta, Georgia. And about 20-25 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm driving up to Ohio today. And so I wanted to get my walk in today. So I found this place and I came. I do have a Veterans Memorial here. That's good. Patriots Point. And yeah, it looks like an American flag, and then they have all the branches of the military flags as well. I see the Air Force flag over there. Marine Corps right there. Make sure everybody can see that. He might be here, yeah. Let's walk out here. I don't know if I got in 2 miles today, but I walked around quite a bit. I walked way over there, and I walked way up there. And then I walked back from over there. I walked back from over there. I don't know if I got my 2 miles in. God bless America. Absolutely, Rainy. You like them flags, don't you, Rainy? Oh, look at that. They got a plaque. They got a plaque for the Space Force. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, they already have a stone commemorating 250 years, even though it's not till next year. Sons of the American Revolution. Cool, cool, cool. Man, this is a pretty cool place. Morning. Well. I have walked just about everywhere. I'm gonna walk back down here by the water before I sign off. Don't want to stop for too long. Luck, I don't know. Luck of the mobsters, don't know. I got a little bit of coffee left, but on my way back to the highway, I'm definitely going to stop and get me probably a breakfast sandwich of some sort and the biggest cup of coffee they got. Yeah, Luck of the mobsters, you can look it up. It's Lake Ackworth. near Atlanta, Georgia. ACKWORTH. Not sure. You're probably just curious anyway, but yeah, if you want to, you can look it up. So, there's more scenic pictures. Nice sunshine. I can't block the sun because it's up in the sky and it's shining off the lake. Can't block it from my eyes. Alright, there we go. We got 4 ducks. Still got fog coming up off the lake. And double sunrise. Good morning to fly a kite. There ain't no wind. I'd have to run if I wanted to fly a kite. Wonder where Ducky is this morning. She's definitely missing all the beautiful scenery today. Speaking of ducks, definitely missing some beautiful scenery. And lots of ducks. You'd think a ducky would be here. Not sure where the other kayak went. There was a guy right over there. Right out there kayaking, but I don't know where he disappeared to. Instant coffee, oh. Keen, hello. How are you this morning? Please like and subscribe to my channel. Keen, I'm at Lake Ackworth in Georgia, just north of Atlanta, Georgia. I go for a walk every day. This is the 64th day in a row that I've live streamed, and I normally walk on a walking trail at home or down close to my house, but I'm driving up from Georgia up to Ohio today, so I didn't want to miss my walk, so I stopped here and have gotten my walk in and just kind of enjoying the scenery this morning. Looks like a heron. You see a bird somewhere? There was one sitting right there when I first got here. I don't see any birds. Lobsters. Other than the ducks. There's Ducky. Eagles must be flying here. I don't know. I know they've got, up in Ohio where I'm headed, there's definitely some eagles up there. Ducky is here. We were just talking to you. I got some business I need to take care of up in Ohio. That's where I'm from. And gotta go up there and take care of some business. Gonna see my kids, a couple of my kids, a few of my grandkids, and my mom as well. So, Ducky, we got duckies today. There you go. That's why we were talking about you. Don't hit my people. Yeah, my mom is alive. That's funny, Ducky. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, the dock is pretty big. There's a big hole in the middle of it. I don't know why. I guess more people can fish off of it, but yeah, it's a huge dock. Beautiful today, beautiful. Sunshine on my shoulders this morning, that's for sure. Let's see, there's bread laying here. I'm going to throw this out to the ducks. See if they come. Somebody was using some sort of bait or bread or something here. It doesn't float. Yeah, it does. I don't think he likes it. Wendy Herring, hi, how are you? Yeah, my family knows I'm on my way. New subscriber, awesome. All right, cool. Thank you very much. This is unusual for me. I walk every day. I've been walking 2 miles every day for 64 days in a row now. But I am traveling from Georgia up to Ohio today, and I didn't want to miss my day walking, so I decided to stop here at this lake and get my walk in. So, and I'm certainly glad that I did. Ralph's on, you like ducks? Wendy, welcome in. What is the age of my mom? My mom is 91 years old. Dev, 92, how are you? You know what's even worse than Atlanta, Jackson, Mississippi? Indiana here, warm here today. Snubbed me, yeah. Sure did. I don't think it was bread. I think it might have been some sort of fish bait or something. Maybe catfish bait. And yeah, they probably tasted that before, and it's like, yeah, I don't like that stuff. So, you're in Indiana, Wendy? All right, I am headed up to Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, right in that area, north of Dayton, but right in that area. That's where I'm originally from. I live down in Georgia right now, but I will be moving back up to Ohio soon. So I mentioned a minute ago that I'm going to see, I got kids and grandkids up there, and my mom's still alive, and she's 91, so I'm going to move up, be closer to her for a while. So definitely glad to have you in here this morning, Wendy. I walk every single day. The next 3 or 4 days is going to be something different than what I normally walk. But I usually go on a 2-mile walk, and then we just sit and chat for a while. Probably not going to stay on here very long today, but sometimes we'll go up to 2 hours just sitting and chatting. Yeah, I need to get back on the road. So what's the view tomorrow? A river, more than likely. Either a river or a farm, one or the other. There's a farm close to where I'm going to be tonight, so I might go. It's like a working farm. They have like tours and stuff, and so I might go there tomorrow. And there's a lake there too. So ducks are swimming past me. Surprised they didn't quack at me. That's like 3 different breeds of ducks, I think, all together at one. Maybe that's a good message for our world right now, huh? Look at that. 4 different breeds of ducks. They're all together as one, just swimming along, getting along just fine. Nobody's pissed off because someone else is in the lead. Quack, 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 quack. What was that? What was that commercial with that little girl that was in like a rain suit? Singing a song or something, and yeah, there's like a girl that had like the yellow raincoat on, and I don't know, it's been a while ago that I saw that, but doesn't matter what they look like, heck no. Okay, sorry about that. I pushed the wrong button. Tried to flip it around, and for some reason it ended it, so ducking the whole conversations with the ducks, yeah, probably. What's WB, Ducky? What's WB? Joe, you're impressed with this deck, aren't you? Yeah, was it a Aflac commercial? With a little girl in the... I do not spot an eagle overhead, no. I do not. I'm sure there's plenty of hawks and falcons and stuff like that here. So, Ralphson, you're in Bangladesh. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna head back up toward the car and let y'all see the beautiful lake, sunrise, and live streamer. Oh, shoot. I do appreciate everybody being here this morning. Definitely glad that I stopped here. I've never been here before, so definitely beautiful. And it's nice to watch the sun come up over a lake. No crocodiles. No crocodiles. I have seen eagles flying up where I'm going, up in Ohio. There's a lot of bald eagles up there. Sunshine in your dark bedroom. Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy this day today. It's going to be a nice drive up to Ohio today. And I'm going to finish the evening with my daughter and son-in-law and at least one of my grandkids. My daughter, she has a 1-year-old, but her other kids are 22 and 17. So, yeah, big age gap. Morning, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. Thank you for your service.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. You in?
What's that?
You in service?
I was in the Air Force, yeah.
What year are you in?
About 7 years, long time ago.
I was 63 to 67, so I was during Vietnam.
Oh, wow. I was 81 to 88, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you a little bit after. I was a little bit before you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an old man. Have a day.
You too. It would be a nice camping spot. I don't think there's any camping here. I know at the other lake, there's another lake just north of here. I mean, like right across that bridge over there that I was looking at a minute ago. It's a lot bigger lake, and I'm sure there's campgrounds there. So, but this looks nice and peaceful and quiet. I don't know. The only thing I saw was kayaks out here. It's kind of chilly to be out on a regular boat, but anyway, I don't know. I kind of like this a little bit better than I would probably the bigger lake because it's quieter. I guess to go camping, I would go camping at the bigger lake, but if I was going to live out here, yeah, I'd want to live at this little small lake. Matthew, hello, how are you? His eagles do know what's going on. Yeah, up in Ohio, I know there's some eagles up there. Oh gosh, a long time ago, they spotted an eagle nest north of where I lived. And it was a huge deal that there was an eagle nest. Well, then they made sure that they protected that eagle nest, and I guess that the eagles have really expanded in that area. And they're like they're around almost every single lake there in that area. So, thank you, Dev. You love eagles? They are pretty. It's amazing how big they are. I've never really been close to them before, but the Columbus Zoo has eagles up there, and they got one. I don't know. It's like in a cage, but I mean that thing's huge. It's probably 4 feet tall. You have a lot of eagles where you live. Matter of fact, in Eagle Nest Outback. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, boy. I rented a car to drive up there, just mainly because of gas. Well, my Jeep's not in the greatest shape. 250,000 miles on it. And the gas mileage in my Jeep sucks, so I rented a car. And I'm driving a Chevy. Ugh. I don't know if I've driven a Chevy in I don't know how long. Ralph, son, you gotta go? All right. Oh, Ted Williams, the homeless guy? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, I don't think so, Dev. I got enough dependents already. I don't have any dependents. I have enough children already, so don't need any more. I'm gonna walk over to the bathroom and let y'all look at the sun and the lake for a little bit longer while I'm walking over there, and then I'm gonna sign off. I need to get back on the road. Trying to get up to Ohio by about, well, no later than about 5 o'clock. Hopefully sooner than that. Like I said, it all depends on how many times I have to stop. There we go, the sun's behind the trees there. Yeah, there we got helicopter flying. Alright, ain't that gorgeous? Jesus. Yep, Lake Ackworth. Like a rock. It's the only words I know. Only words I know of that song. So if you're ever in the Atlanta area and you're looking for a nice place to come to go swimming or just hanging out at the lake, they do have a real nice beach over there too. Nice playground for kids and all that over there. I'll walk around there, so mainly the walk is going very well. You got me again while I'm walking away from the lake. I don't know if you stuck around and saw it earlier. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, there's some birds out there now swooping down on the water. I'm gonna go back out here to the lake. I can't get away from this place. I love it here. It's nice. Yeah, if you're ever in Atlanta and you want to get the hell away from Atlanta, which I wouldn't blame you at all if you wanted to do that, but yeah, this is only like 20 miles north of Atlanta. Not too far at all off the highway. Lots of places to fish. They got a real nice dock there. They got that bridge there going over the water. Got this little area out here to bank fish. I've seen some kayaks out here. I don't know if that's the only boats that are allowed out here or not, but definitely a nice place. There's some little fishies swimming around in there. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, Matthew, it is definitely peaceful. I don't know what housing. There's no houses. Doesn't look like there's any houses actually on the lake, or at least not that I can see. Well, maybe over there. Maybe right out there on that point. Yeah, I don't know if that's a house or if that's just another park over there or what, but there's a golf course right over there. So I know that Lake Allatoona, which is just the other side of that bridge, you go underneath that bridge there, the water runs underneath it, I believe. You go underneath that bridge and you're in Lake Allatoona. So your boys love fish there, yeah. No trees to get caught in, yeah. There's plenty over there. I hope that picture's coming through good for you guys as it is on my screen, because it is just absolutely amazing on my screen. It just, I mean, you got the cattails growing here, trees changing colors back there. I mean, yeah, Allatoona. Yeah, I definitely follow New England, and yeah, I mean, that's the first time I've seen any trees changing colors at all. Water's like a mirror with the reflection of the trees right off the water. Fish are jumping out there in the lake. There's a kayaker over there. I don't know if that's the same guy I saw over here earlier or not. Matthew, I'm in Georgia. Never been north of Illinois or Wisconsin? Yeah, I'm in Georgia. I'm just like 20 miles north of Atlanta right now, where I'm at. Where I live is about 100 miles south of Atlanta. The name of the lake is Lake Ackworth. All right. I was going somewhere a minute ago. I'm going back now. Or I'm going again now. I left home just a few minutes after 5. So with this stop, I'm hoping to keep it under 12 hours. I only slept about 3.5 hours last night, so I stop a lot though, especially in a rental car. Can't smoke in a rental car. I will drive through, of course, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and then into Ohio. I'm about 60 miles north of the Kentucky state line. So I don't have to drive like clear up to Cleveland, at least. Still pretty much considered southern Ohio. I don't know, Keen. Wendy, you're welcome. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Good morning, Vietnam. Alright. Alright, Marty. I wouldn't mind meeting anybody at all on here. But they have to sign something that says they're not an axe murderer before I meet them. Cold is only good to visit or look at pictures of. We used to go on road trips up around the Great Lakes and looking for lighthouses and just go lighthouse hunting on the Great Lakes. It's not really hunting because you know where they're at. Sometimes they're hard to find though. But anyway, looking for lighthouses on the Great Lakes, and we were up New Haven or something Haven up there, and it was like a little small town. They had like gift shops and stuff, and they had photographs of the lighthouse completely covered in ice. I mean, just icicles just dripping down off of it. I mean, all kinds of ice all around it. And the person I was with said, "Oh, that's so pretty, that's so pretty." I said, "Yeah, it's nice to look at. There's no way in hell I want to be here to see that in person." If it's that cold, because the lake was frozen, it's on Lake Michigan, and if Lake Michigan is frozen and all that ice there, yeah, that's just way too stinking cold for me. All eagles, parrots, and pigeons and other animals know exactly what's going on. Well, maybe they do. Hello to Russia. How are you? Robin Williams, Lake of the Mobsters. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I've been live streaming for almost an hour and 20 minutes now, so definitely taking a lot of time out of my drive today, but that's all right. That's all right. As long as I get up there before it gets dark. But I'm supposed to go to dinner with my daughter tonight, so that will be nice. I'll probably shoot some video. Daughter, son-in-law, grandson. So I will see you all tomorrow morning from another new location. We will either be walking next to a river or we will be walking on a farm. One or the other. Not sure yet, but definitely a different location tomorrow. Ducky, definitely good to see you. You take care of yourself. Thanks for, I will drive safe, no problem at all. Yep, absolutely. Oh, I believe you can. All right. Y'all have a fantastic day because I'm going to. Bye.